Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dan on Sports. Nobody does it better than the NFL. What am I talking about? Here we are. Coming up this week, we've got the NBA playoffs, things getting very interesting. You've got the NHL playoffs. Baseball is in full swing. We're coming up on the second major of the season in golf with the PGA Championship. The Preakness is going to be held on Saturday. You've got the NBA draft order with the lottery just having been revealed. And what's the talk? The NFL. Why? Because it's schedule week. The NFL will release its television schedule. We already know the schedule as far as what teams are going to play other teams. That was determined way earlier because there is a formula that's used, but that's aside from the point. The point is the NFL is going to be announcing the dates on which the games are going to be played and the television schedule. The big announcement coming on Thursday. So that would be May the 14th. But wait, it's already coming out because the NFL is good at leaking the schedule in drips and drabs leading up to the big day on May 14th. For example, we already know the Sunday night game, the first Sunday night game of the season, is going to be September 13th on NBC, Sunday Night Football between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We'll get to that in just a moment. Fox is going to be carrying a triple header, its first ever NFL triple header. Forget about double headers, now we have triple headers, and Fox is going to get the triple header. Streaming, Netflix is going to be streaming the opening of the NFL season in Australia. So the NFL has the big announcement on May the 14th, but already things are coming out in drips and drabs. Now, if you're a Giants fan, excited about the new season, thinking that you've turned the corner, that you've got Jackson Dart now at quarterback, that the defense is better, you've had a tremendous draft, and oh, by the way, you've got the headliner head coach in John Harbaugh, then you find out you're going to be featured on Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys, the Giants' nemesis. This is going to be the 13th time that the Giants and Cowboys are going to be opening a season. And you know what the Giants' record is against the Cowboys when they play Dallas on opening day? 1-11. 1-11. So Giants fans are obviously hoping that with new coach John Harbaugh, that can change. But we'll see. But 1-11 against the Dallas Cowboys on opening day. And now they'll be meeting for the 13th time. So, and on NBC Sunday Night Football. I remember one year I was on a cruise where the Giants were coming off of one of their Super Bowl championships, and they opened against Dallas. I was on a cruise, and the Giants lost that game. I was like, oh, my goodness. But let that go. It's going to, they'll get tremendous ratings, absolutely tremendous ratings, because, first of all, it's the NFL. Second of all, it's Sunday night. Third of all, it's the opening week of the season. And, oh, by the way, it features America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the number one media market in the country, New York, and the New York Giants, and John Harbaugh's Giants coaching debut. So, right out of the gates, you want to know why it's the NFL and every other sports league? Well, there you go. What's the conversation all this week is going to be about the NFL. As I said, NBA playoffs in full swing, and the Knicks already in the Eastern Conference Finals. You've got NHL playoffs in full swing. You've got coming up to the second major of the season in golf, the PGA Championship this weekend. As I said, you got the Preakness, the second leg of the Triple Crown, and baseball's in full swing. And what's the conversation? The National Football League, which does not launch its 2026 season until September. Nobody does it better than the NFL. And once again, this week, we are reminded in mid-May, the conversation is about professional football. That's going to do it for Dan on Sports. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much for subscribing to my newsletter. If you haven't, very easy to do. Just go to danonsports.com. See you later.